Solutions. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of routines. Routines are essential to good time management. The absence of routines can cause stress, you'll forget things, and you'll always be running late. The key to starting out with routines is to have organized spaces. So we're going to make some assumptions there. If you still need help organizing spaces, please contact us. We can help you with that. But with the school year starting, it's a great time to start thinking about routines. I remember when my kids were in school, that was always a time where it took a couple of weeks for us to get into a new routine with sports and school and activities, trying to get our feet on the ground. And so you might be frustrated at first when you start a new routine. As all habits, it takes a little while to get used to those. But they can really make life easier. When people know their roles, they know what's expected, everything falls into place. Now, it does take a little bit of work. And we're going to talk about general routines. So some general routines might be things like laundry. When do I do laundry? Is it weekly? Is it daily? Is it twice a week? You need to decide what's best for your family. When my kids were at home, I was doing it every day. Now that it's just me and my husband, it's maybe twice a week. I also, when you are doing a process like that, make sure you take it all the way through. When you're doing laundry, you wash it, you dry it, you fold it, you put it away. You don't break down that process because that process is important. If it's, sitting in a laundry basket out of the dryer, it may be all wrinkled. But if you go ahead and fold it and put it away, it's ready for you when you need it. Same thing with dishes. Wash, dry, put away, unload the dishwasher. You want to go all the way through that routine and have it caught up. You may decide to do dishes once a day. I like to do it after every meal, actually, anytime I use a dish. We always say dishes don't hit the sink in our house. We like to keep on top of them because I get easily overwhelmed with both that and laundry. If I get a job that's too big for me, I tend to think, oh my gosh, this is going to take longer than I have. But if I keep up on it, I feel like I'm on top of things all the time and it doesn't ever get too big for me. Mail is another one of those things that we need to take care of. So daily, get your mail, bring it in. I like to go through mine daily, go to the trash can, recycling bin, start getting rid of things you don't need, then open up the rest, process it. It may need to go in a file folder. It may need to get paid. Whatever you need to do with it, go ahead and process it. Some people like to do that weekly. Again, that gets a little overwhelming for me. So make your decision. Receipts. When receipts come in, the first thing to think of is, do I need this receipt? Maybe it's for groceries and you don't plan to return anything. Maybe you needed to put it in a file that says for returns, something you want to try on, see if you like it. If not, return it. You may want to match it with your credit card. You may need it for a warranty. So whatever that receipt is, first decision is, do I need it or not? Second decision is, what do I do with it and process it? Meal prep. So we talked a lot about this in another video, so you can always go back and watch that. But thinking ahead on your meals, shopping for the week, having an organized grocery list, doing a little prep up front so that when you come home at the end of the day, it's easy to plan your meal and prepare it. Thinking ahead for things like taking meat out of the freezer, whatever you need. Chores. Chores are another thing that's really important to have routines, whether that be, Saturday morning, the family's going to all do their chores and we're going to get it done and then we're going to go enjoy ourselves. So it doesn't fall on one person, and so there's a set time and there are no conflicts. There will be chores you do every day, but the ones you do weekly are things like cleaning, yard work, any kind of house maintenance that you need to be doing. These may be things you source out. That's great. That's a great decision to make. But any of the chores you have, start making that part of your routine. Then there's also self-care. It's really important that we take care of ourselves. And you might have things like getting into a routine of exercise, flossing, brushing, any kind of beauty regimen, daily Bible reading, whatever that is, get into your routine and make it a part of, the time in your day that is non-negotiable. This is when it happens, and protect that time. Okay, some things we can do at night. And everything we do in our routine at night makes our mornings easier. So Things like I love to tidy up everything. Just take time to put things away, whether that be toys or things we've taken out during the day, clothes. Take 15 minutes, tidy up, put everything away. Everything, like we said, already has a home, so we're just going to put it back in that home. So this is assuming that your house is organized. If you don't have a home, this is going to be a lot bigger process because tidying up won't take 15 minutes. After the kids get done with their homework, have them put it in their backpack, put their backpack at the door, have it all ready to go for the morning. Anything else they need to take to school is right at the door. So in the morning, you're not rushing around looking for it. Same goes with work. If you have work items, briefcase, whatever, get it packed up, put it at the door. Dishes. I like to have all my dishes done after dinner, before bed, put them away so that I start the morning with a clean slate. I like to make lunches the night before. This is something that can save you some time in the morning if you pack a lunch. So maybe make part of the lunch and then have it ready just to throw into your lunch bag in the morning. Coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, it's great to get one of those with a timer, make it, set it. So you wake up and the first thing you do is walk in and get a cup of coffee. You don't have to take the mind energy to try to make coffee before you have your coffee. Lay out your clothes. Think through what you're going to take, what you're going to wear in the morning. Kids, this is awesome. You can even do a week's worth of outfits that they're wearing. I used to do that in the little sweater organizers that hang, where they had like 5 days and everything was laid out. That way my kids didn't wear something over and over. But lay your clothes out. Kind of think through what you're going to wear, because when you get up in the morning, you want to be able to just grab that and go. And think about what you're going to have for dinner the following night. So, as you might need to take something out of the freezer. You might need to do a little bit of prep, something to make coming home from work a little bit easier. Okay, so then we get to morning routines. You might add some of those night routines, or maybe things you do that I don't do or that I didn't mention. Morning routines are, in order to get out, set a good tone for the day, not be stressed heading out the door. A lot of the things, like I said, that we do the night before is going to make that morning easier. So when we wake up, we go to our coffee maker, we grab a cup of coffee. It's already made. We don't have to think about it. That starts our day off really well. Then we throw on those clothes that we have already laid out, and we get ready in our organized bathroom. We pack our lunches that were already prepared ahead of time. We clean the kitchen, which shouldn't be as big of a job because breakfast dishes aren't as much as dinner, and we've already cleaned those. And then on the way out the door, you grab your backpack, your briefcase, whatever you need, and head out the door. So that's kind of just an idea of how routines can make your life easier. They're not intended to make your life more stressful. They're intended to relieve the stress because you know what to expect. You're caught up. You are on top of things, and you don't have to rush around looking for things in the morning as you go out the door. If you need some help with routines, we would be glad to offer you a free phone consultation where we can kind of discuss your needs and maybe some routines that can fit your specific needs. Give us a call. My number is 909-307-4862. And of course, we're there to help you organize your home. If you have some problem areas that you feel like are really causing you stress, give us a call again, 909-307-4862, and we'll be happy to help.